afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is, wherever you are. My name is Katie O, and this is Moon Mama Musings. Welcome back to my living room for another Astrology Peephole. For today, the 17th of September, 2021, we are in a waxing gibbous moon in the sign of Aquarius as of yesterday. And holy hell, my friends, we have got everything in the world happening today. Holy shit. It's like it feels like the tea party from Alice in Wonderland, where there's literally like seats for about 100 people and there's only 3 people at the table. It's like there is so much happening right now that it's almost as like, holy shit, this has got to be for more than one person, right? Also, I feel like it's absolutely no coincidence that I've got Bo Burnham's All Eyes on Me absolutely stuck in my head today. Like, I just, especially as soon as I looked at this astrology, I just started, I heard that part. I don't know if you guys know that song. If you don't know that song, you should listen to it. But there's a part that goes, are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. Don't overthink this. Look in my eyes. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Jump right in. The water's fine. Yeah? Jump right in. The water's fine, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. It looks fucking scary. I mean, look at this. All right. This side of the page is only 3 days, right? That's yesterday when we did live. That's tomorrow. Look, 2 things. This is today. Yeah? Looks daunting. Looks scary. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun yet? Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Jump right in. The water's all fine. Don't overthink it. All right? Everything's going to be fine. I think that's really just the theme of this, is that it's like, it looks like there's so much more going on than there actually is. Because actually, when I looked at the astrology, at first I was like, holy shit, this is going to be like a 45-minute video. But no, it actually ended up kind of bundling together really, really nicely, and it actually is way less than you think it is. So first and foremost, we've got little groups of transits, so I'm just going to talk about them all individually. So this dualism, this integration is coming into play again. First and foremost, Moon is trining Mars. Moon is trining North Node. Moon is trining Black Moon Lilith. So first of all, the Moon is in Aquarius. So yeah, it's the soapbox hero. It's the innovator. It's the one that does things differently and is not ashamed to do it. You know, like really, like, yep, here I am. This is what I do. Yep, let's do it. Good energy for all of this vibe, because oh my god, there's so much the Moon is doing today. Literally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 transits, or 7 aspects of solely the Moon, and then 2 non-Moon related ones, but 7 of the Moon. Okay, so basically we have been seeing the Black Moon Lilith and the North Node spending a lot of time together. All right, they are both right now in the sign of Gemini, so they are being very clever and bubbly and interactive and dualistic. Right, North Node is about our about our destiny, about our way forward. It's our North Star. It's about our healing, and Black Moon Lilith is about where we feel shame. So we've been feeling a lot of stuff with those 2 guys because they're so close together. But now we have the Moon Mars just jumping in the party, right? It's like we were looking at North Node and Black Moon Lilith already, right? We were understanding our shame a little bit better. We were understanding where we might have ridiculed ourselves or been ridiculed or been judged for something in the past. And it was helping us move towards our destiny, right? But now it's a bit of a game changer. We're integrating things now. So Mars has come in and wants to be part of this, all right? So Mars is in the sign of Libra now. It's a micro adjustment kind of an energy. It's a shift towards a more masculine vibe than we have been in the past, but in a balanced way. Not just going, I'm going to be masculine now all of the time. No. We need to balance our giving and receiving energy. We need to, anyway, you guys know the drill. But yeah, this is definitely an introduction of the masculine energy into this vibe of our pursuit of our destiny in that you have to pass through the dark stuff. Maybe we've been healing ourselves lately. Yeah, we've been working a lot on ourselves, but maybe we're honing a little bit more in on our masculine side, our sun side, our giving side. We're honing it in a little bit more and making these micro adjustments that allow us to heal from the things that Black Moon Lilith represent to us, you know. But either way, it's promoting some sort of emotion, right? We are actually getting ready, if we're not already making steps towards our destiny. I feel like a lot of you guys are making baby steps towards your destiny, making baby steps towards that alignment that's going to bring you all of those gifts that you've been so desperately seeking. And don't worry, me too. Yeah. Okay. We also have the moon making a square with Venus and the moon making a square with Uranus. And I think these are two very tied together things because we've been working quite a lot with our feminine energy. We've been working quite a lot with our receiving energy. And with a square like the moon, again, in this innovative sign, in this making things efficient, in this reimagining kind of a stance, is challenging. It's like it's reevaluating even all this work that we've been doing with our feminine side and seeing if we've dismantled enough almost. You know, the Uranus energy is about upheavals. It's about uprooting. It's about making something completely different. It's changing it. It's breaking it down if it doesn't work, especially if it's not set on firm foundations. It's very much a tower kind of an energy where it's like unexpected upheavals. But Uranus is in retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which gives it a little bit of a feminine touch, I'm hearing. It gives it a bit of a nurturing touch. It's not as in your face as it usually is. It's taking it a little easy. So our feminine side has been battered recently. It's been really challenged. We've been forced to look at how we receive in a way that makes us very uncomfortable. But with Uranus kind of hopping into this square, this party of squares, right? We've got the moon kind of helping this along, our subconscious and our emotional body wanting to make things more streamlined, wanting to speak truths and to like I said, just make things run a lot more smoothly with respect to these last three aspects that we talked about, with respect to the way that we're healing the shame about giving, about our masculine energy, about how healing the shame with regards to how we sought out our destiny before, because maybe we weren't really living in our integrity before, yeah, and now we're maybe struggling to accept that we weren't maybe as virtuous as we thought we once were. I think that's maybe where that Libra energy has that two-sidedness, right? It's the scales, the balance. It's looking at our previous wounds in with regards to our destiny and seeing how maybe we've not acted so well in the past. And these two squares of the moon with Venus and Uranus, it really does tell me that we're integrating slowly, but it's not comfortable. Yeah, it does pose challenges. And even though Uranus is not just blowing things up left, right, and center, Uranus is not being its regular Michael Bay. It's tough love still, right? Uranus in the sign of Taurus in retrograde, really, it gives you some tough love about your feminine side. So, but you're being urged to just receive it. Okay. All right. What else have we got? We got the moon in conjunction with Saturn. Saturn is the planet of karma. Saturn is the waggly-fingered father that says, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. It's the one that talks of structures. It's the one that talks of institution, of long-lasting, the way that things are, will, and always will be, or the way that things were, are, and always will be. Yeah. Now, this is invasion of the body snatchers. Our subconscious and emotional body are being taken over by Saturn right now. So maybe we're feeling a little bit hardened to some of the stuff that's been going on. Maybe we're just not surprised anymore, I'm hearing. It's really not surprising. We're experiencing this karmic alignment, abso-fucking-lutely, and it's like nothing beats, like, with everything we've been through at this point, just bring it on. Like, let's just get it out of the way now. I'm really hearing, and like, this is, again, don't be scared, don't be shy, jump right in, the water's fine, my friends. Yeah, it looks like the tea party table with a billion cups and saucers and chairs and table, like, it's just table after table after table after table, and you're just like, who are all the people that are coming to this party? It's COVID times, like, that's not safe. Sorry, we're talking about Saturn, you gotta throw in a dad joke. But either way, it's like, look, Saturn is satisfied with your progress. You are making the karmic master very pleased. Okay, he's like, you're doing great. I'm not going to yell at you. Okay, I'm just still making sure that everything's coming along well. Okay, Saturn is being he's like the health inspector. Literally, he's the health inspector. He's coming in and he's looking at that table and going, I don't see why all these places are set. I don't understand who exactly you're expecting in these times. I came by a few months ago and there were far too many people here and we gave you a warning. Do I need to give you another? It's kind of deal. But with all the other thing that, like, I feel like it's no coincidence that, like, I just write down these aspects as I see them, right? But I feel like it's really important that they came in this, that the way I wrote it, the moon conjunct Saturn comes right after these parties of our masculine and feminine undergoing massive changes and undergoing rebirths and undergoing healing and all of this stuff, right? This is like the army is at it now, right? Our masculine side is being worked on. Our feminine side is being worked on. It was just 11:08 on the clock there too. And I mean, 11 is alignment, and 0 is the full energy, is the leap of faith, is the new beginning, and 8 is about abundance. So you are aligning with a new beginning in abundance, my friends. You are aligning in this new beginning in your Venus energy. Is you're calling in whatever it is that you want. Okay, you really are. And like I said, the whole army is at it now. Everybody's working now, and Saturn loves it. Saturn is a very, 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 very satisfied foreman. You know, he's overlooking all of his little workers, all of the little cogs at play, and everything is just moving so smoothly. The machine is well oiled now. Everything is going exactly according to plan. I just heard. Exactly according to plan. No matter how hectic this table looks, my friends, it's exactly meant to be this way right now. You're leaving space. You're opening things up. You know? Shows me 9 of Cups energy with that idea of the 9 of Cups being this wealthy merchant who's setting up a dinner party for his friends. He has got all his 9 cups in front of him going, wow, look at the spoils of my work. Look at the virtue that I have brought into this world. Now I get to share it with my friends. Yeah. Wish fulfillment. All right, what else we got? We have the moon making a sextile with Chiron. So Chiron is our wounded healer, and now the Chiron is even coming to join us, all right? Like, Chiron is going, holy shit, what's all this healing? I feel like I got to be in here too. So Chiron is in a sextile with the moon, and sextile is a beautiful, nice, healing energy. So just like Chiron is going, hey, get me in on the party, it's almost like people are starting to notice how well you're doing and how much progress you've made and how different you are. It's like they're seeing you in a brand new light. And people are going to be asking you, going like, what's your secret? You know, like, how is it that you seem to be doing so well right now? And then when you get those questions, Chiron is urging you to not lie to them and say, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm great. No. Do not hide the work that you've done. Do not diminish or undermine the beautiful efforts you've made, my friends. Don't be ashamed to talk to people about the struggles that you've been through and how you've overcome them, because that's the important part. You've come to a beautiful place where you're starting to feel so great about the healing that you're doing. You know that it's not through, but you already are starting to feel the benefits of these little micro adjustments that you're making. Already starting to see that the more I heal my inner feminine, the more I heal my inner masculine, the more I heal myself, the more it reflects in my outer world. You know, the more I heal myself, the more the world heals me. The more I seek for something, the more it seeks for me too. As long as I'm doing it from the right intentions. And I feel like this really is, there's so much Libra energy. Mercury's in Libra, Mars is in Libra. I mean, it's a lot of balancing the scales energy. Sorry, probably couldn't hear me. A lot of balancing the scales. But I've got here, share with others your experience. Do not be afraid to be honest about the struggles that you've overcome. Okay, just to reiterate. You don't realize how, like, look, put it this way. I've talked about this before. I'm the master of the dog in the burning house going like, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm great. Yeah. I come here on YouTube. I go on Instagram. I'm all happy and bubbly. But let me tell you, like, when the camera's off and I'm not,
like when I'm not, I don't want to say using this venue, but because it's not about like taking advantage of something. It's I'm I'm putting the tools that I have to good use to dissipate my energy, right? Is when I spend too much time turning my wheels, nothing really works. So it's good for me to let off some steam by coming on and chatting with you guys. And yeah, of course I'm gonna put on a happy face because I'm pleased to see you and I'm happy to feel your energy and I love talking about this stuff. I mean clearly I love to talk. But you know, like there's been so many times where I've said something and somebody writes to me later and goes, you know, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I have been going through something really, really, really similar. And I kind of felt alone in doing that. You know, like I felt like I was the only person who was going through this, but you talking about it made it feel so human, made it feel so natural, made it feel so acceptable, you know, like it made me feel like less of a pariah in a way. And I feel like you don't know how you can affect other people. You know, sometimes you might even feel like, oh, well, I don't even know why I feel like I have to bring this up to this person. You never know what people are going through, all right? You can't read their minds, no matter how intuitive or psychic you are, okay? You cannot read people's minds if they don't want to be read. And a lot of the time when someone's putting on the everything's fine face, they don't want people in that deep, dark part of themselves. Yeah? So you never know. Sometimes just the smallest gesture of kindness can make somebody's day. Sometimes just, you know, you feel like a bit of an egomaniac talking about, oh, well, I've just overcome, you know, I was talking to my therapist yesterday and we made this huge breakthrough and you're like, oh, I don't know if my friends care to hear about my therapist thing. But you never know. Maybe your best friend is going through something super similar and they're just suffering in silence. And by you mentioning that one thing that your therapist said, they might go, oh shit, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. I hadn't thought of it that way. So trust yourself, okay? Trust the fact that you were a wounded traveler. You were carrying all these burdens on the back. And trust yourself that you're going to find people that are that did the same thing as you for a long time and might still be doing it and might just be struggling to find the courage to face it head on. Yeah. I mean, you know how hard it is to finally swallow your pride and get to work. I know how hard it is to finally accept, holy shit, I'm a broken mess. Yeah. And you know, you're not a broken mess, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. Anyway. All right. Is that the last thing? Okay, two more. I know it's going to be a long one. I'm sorry. The sun is in a trine with Pluto. Okay. Again, embrace it. All right. The sun is about our sense of self, about our ego, our fight or flight, the way that we present ourselves to the world, right? And with a trine in Pluto is expanding the sun. And Pluto is saying, wear my shoes for a day. Pluto's saying is don't fear the Reaper, be the Reaper. Yeah? Embrace it. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Jump on in, the water's fine. Okay? Be the Reaper. All right? You've got this. You've gone through so much transformation that you can really embody this Plutonian energy. Don't be afraid of being Plutonian. Don't be afraid of being like the Reaper. Okay? Because the Reaper clears away the heavy and unnecessary in order to make room for the new. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes all of a sudden. I'm just going to quick spray. I know. Yeah, just to make the video longer, because why the hell not? Sorry. I hate mosquitoes. Okay. Last but not least. Venus is in a square with Saturn. Okay. Challenges and obstacles with regards to our femininity and the old structures. I missed. The old structures that it had. Okay. This is old habits die hard, my friends. I mentioned at the beginning, we might be struggling. Yesterday's video, we're doing a struggle. Yeah. Old habits die fucking hard, my friends. It's not easy to overcome this stuff. Our feminine, especially if we've spent our entire life throwing away our feminine or shadow side because we were worried that vulnerability would kill us. That if you became human for a minute, it's like a god being like, I will never be mortal because as soon as I go into a mortal coil, I'm just going to be devoured by locusts. I don't know.
But either way, old habits die hard, my friends. That's what this is all about. Saturn is super pleased about the progress we've made. We have done some beautiful work with regards to karmic clearing, with regards to breaking away old, out of date ideas. Okay, he's really happy, but it's just because you've done lots of work and you've made lots of successes and you've done really good does not mean it's going to let you off easy. Okay, you may be daddy's little girl, but daddy's cutting up the credit card now. That's what this is. Okay, daddy's little girl might have been a little bit too gratuitous with daddy's love and his way of letting her get away with things. Okay, and no more. Princess is cut off. Okay, princess doesn't have daddy's platinum credit card anymore. Saturn is not going to save your femininity anymore. All right, you've got to save yourself, my friends. Old habits die hard, yes, but they absolutely have to die if you want to survive. I'm not even talking. Like this is like, I don't want to say this is life or death, but for some of you, if you don't clear this stuff up, it's almost like, what's the point of even carrying on if we're just going to be miserable? Because this stuff truly does make you fucking miserable. You might not realize it because you're a master of this is fine, but this is something that is absolutely poisoning your soul. It's completely depleting you. And it's like that song by Aquila, the Thin song. What's the point of having something if that something makes you thin? It's a point. It's the life or death of your happiness. Yeah. Do you want to be fulfilled? Of course you do. You're a human being. That's like one of our primary directives, right? Is fulfillment. Feeling safe, feeling like we belong, feeling love. Yeah. And that's in all things. So it is a bit of a life or death situation for us at this point, because if we don't make these changes, we're just going to continue to perpetuate this soul-sucking stagnancy, soul-sucking series of unfortunate events. It's no good. All right. I'm going to pull from the Tarot de los Muertos. De los Muertes? My Spanish is horrible. Day of the Dead Tarot, basically. We're going to pull a card of the day, which we've got right here, and we have the Chariot, number 7. Okay, friends, we are moving forward. We are making massive progress, right? Oh, will it focus? What if I do this? You know, the video is already super long. We might as well spend 5 minutes trying to get the card to focus. Nope. Won't happen. Okay, so the Chariot. Look, this is a party. This card depicts this crazy party. There's like, it's like a wedding party, right? But there's this like, no, there's a lot going on in these cards. Good Lord. It's like it's some sort of a procession, all right? I mean, the Chariot is about movement forward, right? But with this, you've got this, there's this Chariot here. You really can't see it, but this dude, this like Mad Hatter almost, he looks like Jack Skellington to me from Nightmare Before Christmas. But he's like pulling apart this drape that looks into the Chariot, and there's a massive sugar skull in it. All right, so this movement forward ain't no small fries, okay? We are truly getting down to the crux of this. I mean, the representation of a skull is death, right? We're getting to the root of this death that we are undergoing, whether it be an ego death or whatever. And look here. See that right there? There's this like deity overlooking all of this. That's Saturn. All right? Saturn's going go, 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 go. Saturn is chasing the tails of this procession and making sure it continues forward. The ladies are holding flowers. The men are parting the veils and revealing these deaths. It's all guided. It's all pushed forward. It's all of it. 7 of Pentacles. So that's 2 7s here. 7 of Pentacles is under the deck. Yeah, we've been taking a long. It's taken some time. Oh, and look at that. He's using an abacus.
See that? He's using an abacus. I mentioned an abacus the other day in, I think it was the Astro People for, oh my God, was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. But the abacus, I think it was, no, it was the day before. It was the Mars, with Mars going to Libra is about the abacus. So yeah, Mars in Libra is helping us now move this chariot forward because we are making these little micro adjustments. We're balancing the accounts, balancing the books, getting everything in order. All right, so those are the cards of the day. Split the deck, you say? King of Swords. Yeah, standing up for our truths. Let's get, I want 4 today. 1, we have nagging. 2, that's upside down. 3, gratitude. And 4, tough decision. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I'm not going to flip this one over yet. First, I want to talk about gratitude. We talked about this a little bit, is that all these things that we're going through, we're coming to a state of acceptance of them, right? And not only are we coming to a state of acceptance, we're understanding that the shadow work is bringing us some great beauty. And we are grateful for that. We are grateful for our struggles just as equally as we are grateful for our W's, our wins, yeah? So we are experiencing a great feeling of gratitude, which is fantastic. I feel like, again, Mars in Libra is helping solidify this feeling of gratitude. But there's still this tough decision that won't leave us alone, right? We're still at a crossroads, right? We're still trying to figure something out. We're still trying to work out the kinks of some big decision that won't leave us alone. Some big thing, some big cycle that keeps on coming back over and over and over again. See this, like, it's like a downward spiral. Yeah, we started off with this cycle and it was like big and wide and in the sky, but as it gets closer to the ground, the circles get tighter and tighter. All right, and sooner or later, yeah, it's gonna hit. Praise. They're saying you're doing a fucking great job, okay? Yes. You still have this tough decision to make, okay? Yes, it feels like you're downward spiraling, but we're encouraging you right now. We want to encourage you to continue to feel the gratitude, to continue to sit in this beautiful receiving energy. Heal that femininity. Gratitude is about receiving, right? Gratitude is a beautiful, balanced way of receiving something, right? If someone gives you a gift, you don't say, cool, I like this. You say, gee, thank you. I really appreciate that you made that effort for me. Yeah. So gratitude is a healthy feminine energy. And they are encouraging you to open your heart and allow this gratitude in. Yeah. Look at this little teeny heart right here. Yeah. You're starting off small, right? We're starting off with little steps, baby steps, gratitude, just a little heart. Yeah. Heart. It's like in Nacho Libre. Kiss, kiss, little kiss, big hug, little hug, big hug, kiss. All right? Yeah, little kiss. We start off with gratitude. We start off with going, thank you, universe, for giving me these gifts, even though you don't really know what they are, right? Faking it till we make it little bit. But then, as we get better, as we get closer, as we heal, the praise, the gratitude gets bigger, and the gratitude shines, and everything gets bigger and greater and more wonderful. So, yes, it's difficult, my friends, but you are in such you're doing great. Do not let go. Do not give up, all right? Just because daddy cut up your credit card doesn't mean you're not going to survive, all right? You can do it. I believe in you. It was just 2020, 28. It's 10:10. All right, my dears, I'm going to take off. I will be back tomorrow for another Astrology Peephole. But until then, I'm so sorry for anything you're going through or if I've made you feel a certain way. Thank you very much for being a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful being and lending your gorgeous energy to this circuit that I hold so dear. Thank you to your guides, my guides, Ascended Masters, the angels, all of those beautiful energies that have helped us receive these glorious messages, clear and easily deciphered for today or the near future or the distant future, whenever you find this, as it is a timeless reading. I love you to the ends of the earth and to the moon and stars and back, and I accept this, and I hope you do too. But if not, it's totally, totally cool. You'll get there one day. Love you guys. Bye.